YouTube. YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Rob Cam, and welcome back to the Rob Cam Show. And this time we got another reaction video coming at you from Wrestlemania with some wrestling news. So if y'all let me speed y'all up a little bit. So this past Saturday was Elimination Chamber, and John Cena finally turned heel. So Wrestlemania, got a little bit of more details of what happened that night. I believe today's March 3rd, so I got a video coming out on the John Cena heel turn from him. So of course, subscribe to his channel, subscribe to my channel, leave a like on this video. This video we reacted to will be in the description below, so go show him some love. Subscribe to his channel. He always got wrestling content, wrestling news. If you're a wrestling fan, that's one person that will give you some good details to keep up on your wrestling information. But without further ado, with me yapping, let's just get straight into the video.
What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlelamina here, back with some more news. Join us now as we look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including, is there a third man with John Cena and The Rock? Is Cena getting a new heel theme? The original plans to turn Cena heel. Travis Scott was delivering real shots to Cody Rhodes. Triple H.
Yeah, I seen the highlights of Travis. He slapped the shit out of him. He slapped him pretty hard. I ain't gonna lie. I would have got up like, bro, you ODing. Like, nah. But as far as John Cena's theme song, I heard he talked about it when he was supposed to turn heel. Like, what year was this? Like 2014. I might be wrong in the date, but there was one point when it was like him and Kane was going at it. They were trying to turn him heel at that point. Whatever year that I say, that was like 2014, 2015. Like when Brian Danielson was on top, make his way to the top and shit like that. But he said in an interview that he had his theme song just revamped, slowed it down a little bit, and he had gear made, so he had like a singlet and everything that he said in the interview. Everything that he does now, like he had the exact opposite made for his heel turn. So I kind of heard that if you go online, you could search up the theme song. I think it might not be the right one. It might not even be the one he uses, but there is a theme song, a John Cena heel theme song on the internet. That's the slow trumpet that he was talking about. So I don't know if somebody made that or if it's actually the theme song, but
reveals who knew about John Cena's heel turn. Ric Flair not happy with John Cena. Jade Cargill breaks silence on her attack. Liv Morgan shows off the
R-Truth ain't happy either. Anybody check on R-Truth? Because that's his childhood hero. Anybody checked on R-Truth real quick? Make sure my son good.
Brutality of the Elimination Chamber match. Drake is now turned into a WWE fan and much more. Be sure to subscribe.
Oh, fuck out of here with that one.
For daily wrestling videos and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Also check out our videos on Wrestlelamina XL, which just reached 100k. So thank you guys so much for that. And now
hey, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and this is for everybody that been watching wrestling through the good and bad, through the ups, through the ass times. I'm not saying people can't come back and love wrestling again, but just don't try to like ride the wave now that it's going back up. Because I've been watching wrestling when Vince was in charge, the shit was ass. Everybody coming out the woodworks talking about wrestling now. I'm like, bro, if this was like maybe like not even like 5, 2, 3 years ago, and you tell like if I grew up in I'm not gonna say the hood, but I grew up in the hood. I'm be honest. I'm from New York. I'm from Westchester. Mount Vernon. Shout out to Mount Vernon. Shout out to my people. But I'm from there. That's if you anybody that you ask about Mount Vernon, you know parts of that is the slums, and that's the fact. So I grew up in Mount Vernon. So for me, at my big old age, to go talk to one of my mans on the street or talk to anybody that wasn't like tapped in with me on wrestling, to talk to anybody that I know like in the hood, that like niggas in the hood, like especially when you get older, like niggas grow out of wrestling. So I feel like if everybody's not saying it's a bad thing that everybody getting back into it, but don't get into it now, and then if shit get bad, don't jump off the ship and then come back when it get good. Just stay where y'all at. Like, nah, fuck with y'all. But it's good to see everybody getting back tuned in with wrestling, bro. Now I can talk to niggas about wrestling again. So that's all that matters.
Looks at more fallout from Elimination Chamber. Now, as you might expect, there's plenty of fallout from John Cena's shocking heel turn at Elimination Chamber. But there's other fallout from Saturday's show. The first on rumors of a third man. Is there a third person aligning with The Rock and John Cena? Is John...
Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. I know he's hated right now. He's hated for good reason. But if you had Hulk Hogan into this, bro, the heat will be crazy for the three of them, 3 eras of the WWE to dominate. Come on, bro. In one heel faction, that shit would be fire. Yeah, only if he didn't do that fucked up shit, bro.
Elimination Chambers post show how he's a long gamer, leading to online buzz someone else may join John Cena and The Rock. The Rock suggested things are just getting started, saying, "It meant something. I'm a long gamer. I like long gaming. I like creating with Paul Levesque and Brian Gewirtz and Myra Lassery, who's on my side of the team. I like creating with Paul and his team as well. We're long gamers. A lot thought bad blood when he just did a small subtle thing. There was a lot of criticism. Oh, we didn't mean anything. It did. It's okay. It's okay if you're not thinking about it now, but just trust me when I tell you we're thinking about this stuff and long gaming it." Now, a lot of people are pointing out to The Rock and the fingers that he held up both at Bad Blood with number 3 and then at Elimination Chamber he held up 2. So are we waiting for number 1? Who is number 1 going to be though? Some fans believe Roman Reigns may join forces with The Rock. As let's think about it. Roman Reigns holds up the 1. Is he number 1? What WWE has really taught us is to look at every single detail, as it could be a plan for any single action. Who do you think the third man is? Next up, speculation on a new heel theme.
For it to be Roman, it can't work now because Roman is... I'm not gonna say Roman's a face, but I feel like Roman's kind of a tweener right now. Like, he's not heel, he's not face, he's more sort of tweener. But for him to be in this position and just to fight the bloodline and the shit he went through, I can see Roman, but it's like I can't see Roman at the same time.
For John Cena, was John Cena getting a new theme to go with his new heel persona? A Wrestle Features recently tweeted an interesting theory saying, March 17th, 2005, John Cena debuts his iconic The Time Is Now theme song. March 17th, 2025, John Cena is set for Raw. Imagine he debuts a new theme. Now, whatever that new theme may be, it's got to be darker. Let's hope to God that...
Hey, 20 years later, from the album, that's fire.
When WWE considered turning Cena heel, John Cena did tell Chris Van Vliet during an interview last year how he was preparing to turn heel.
That's that at the beginning of the video. This is the interview I was talking about. I think how he explained his...
Cena Rock. Number 1, I got the word that they were going to do it. I went out and recorded a new song. I went out and got all new gear.
Yeah, it was this.
Ruthless aggression. That was the last time I wasn't prepared. I mean, I heard rumblings of we're going to do it, and in 48 hours, I had a new track, a new studio mix theme song, and a final mix. I had 7 new singlets, low-cut singlets with boxing-type robes. I already had the boots in storage, so I dusted them off. Like everything he does, Cena seemed ready to go all in on his heel persona and explained how a heel is not just new gear. The objectivity or the message behind the singlet and the boxing robes and the boots is the exact opposite of what you saw with the street gear. The jean shorts, the t-shirt, the ball cap, the sneakers. Go the opposite route and now lean into the opposite of everything you see.
And he's gonna do it too. Watch, he's gonna do it. He's gonna come out with...
unloyal. I would lack respect in what I did. I would give up a lot. Cena told Van Vliet that he was ready to pay the price of portraying a heel. That is understanding there'd likely be no merchandise and that his Make-A-Wish appearances would be over. However, it seems Cena reconsidered this as he told Van Vliet, "That's when I was like, we're kind of in too deep. So it worked out the way it worked out. But bro, I was ready." Cena preparing so much for his 2012 heel run makes it almost certain that he's going to change up his attire and his theme. Do you think that 2012 heel run would have paid off though? Next up, is a babyface turn possible for John Cena? Has John Cena reached the point of no return after selling his soul to The Rock? Fans have seen some heinous heel turns, including Hulk Hogan joining the NWO, which were followed by babyface runs, so it can't be ruled out, and John Cena himself explained last year how much a hated heel can embark on the road to redemption. During his aforementioned 2024 interview with Chris Van Vliet, Cena explained, "If you think of the course of human life, no one is perfect, right? And it's very tough each day to wake up and live a good life. It's tough to be mistake-free. So that's like human trajectory. We go through old patches where we make..."
Bro, this is it. If this is it, I know why he did it, because he knows this is it. There is no Make-A-Wish because this is it. There is no merchandise because this is it. If there's any time for him to say, yo, can I go full flown heel now? It's now, because once the year is done, he's done. He said it himself. Now, I don't know. People saying that this might be the biggest heel turn, might change his mind. I feel like John Cena like is just done with wrestling. Like he know like he can't do it. Like they all know at a certain point, like you can't do it at 50. Like as long as the Undertaker went in his career, at a point I was saying like, yo, bro, when you gonna retire? Sting too. Sting was doing, even though Sting had a little pep in his step, but you could see when the Undertaker was declining. Sting, you could kind of see when he's declining, but he was like, he wasn't bad as the Undertaker after a while. Undertaker was like, you could see the decline, like, and it was like, all right, bro, you gonna wrap it up, or we just gonna watch you just fall apart, like on some Ric Flair shit. Ric Flair, if you watching this, I already know you're not, but I respect to shout you. But at a point, you was ODing. Even your retirement, like your last match that you had to create yourself, you was ODing. Like there was a point in time where you had to be like, all right, bro, enough. Like you done enough for the business. Like pass the torch. But I feel like Cena is not gonna be that type of guy. I feel like once he's done, he's done. Same thing Triple H said in the post elimination chamber conference or press conference. He said John Cena is the type of person that's like when he says something, he's gonna do it. So he feels like when Cena said he's done, he's done. And I feel like that too.
Cena definitely decided against his value system of hustle, loyalty, and respect when he destroyed Cody Rhodes and joined forces with the final boss. The WWE Universe is curious to see how Cena will act as a heel after decades of playing a hero. Nonetheless, some fans are certain that John will end his farewell tour as a babyface, and his 2024 interview sheds light on Cena's philosophy of making a mistake and redeeming oneself. We all turn heel at one point, it's just a matter of you see the light. And I think that's what makes a lot of the characters redeemable. If you take a really good guy and you have them lose their way, it's Darth Vader in Star Wars. You want to root for him. Don't give up on that guy. You know there's good in him. That's beautiful. Those stories are beautiful. Now first, WWE needs to explain why Cena sold his soul to The Rock and explore what lengths he'll sink to in order to...
And the fact that he not coming back till March 17th is fire, because I didn't know that the album that he made dropped that same day. So it's been 20. It's gonna be 20 years to the date. But damn, today's the 3rd, and how many days into that? Like I think that's the next Raw. No, that's like two weeks from now, bro. So we gotta wait 2 weeks for this man to come back on TV. That's wild.
Right now, instead of preaching hustle, loyalty, and respect, we're definitely gonna get scam, treachery, and disrespect. Next up, Travis Scott was delivering real shots to Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, he slapped the shot out.
Plans are in place for Travis Scott to wrestle down the road, with Fightful Select even reporting that Scott has already begun pro wrestling training. But did he go into business for himself during John Cena's beatdown of Cody Rhodes? Now, a video recently went viral of Travis Scott getting involved in the beatdown, and during that video, he was delivering some real slaps to Cody Rhodes. We don't even think the guy knew it was a work. Let's hope he doesn't get any receipts back from Cody Rhodes. Next up, Triple H reveals who knew about John Cena's heel turn.
Hey, the one thing about Cody though, I feel like Cody's the type of wrestler to tell you like, yo, make it look real, like actually hit me. Like he had welts on his, like I feel like Cody really is like, he's about that. He's like, bro, I need you to really hit me. Like I feel like it was talked about. I think Travis Scott didn't mean no harm about it. If he did do it without the approval, there's no harm, no foul. Just in the moment, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be in the moment.
His main goal was to make sure that nobody knew that John Cena was gonna turn heel, apart from himself, John Cena, and a few others. He mentioned on the post-show press conference, the one thing about tonight is that I absolutely loved is that it was nowhere, because nobody knew. Like when I said nobody knew here, like nobody. Right before the finish of Elimination Chamber match, I had to say to the truck, everybody lay out, I have traffic of where we go next. Because nobody knew what was coming. It was a very, very tight circle of people, because we was just trying to entertain people and do it in a way that is amazing and next level and things they don't see coming. Similar to CM Punk's return at 2023 Survivor Series, no news was leaked out that he was actually going to return, and it made for an even better moment. Next up, Ric Flair not happy with John Cena. A 16-time world champion, Nature Boy Ric Flair is making it known that he intends to make sure John Cena never reaches his goal of becoming a 17-time world champion. Ric Flair took to Twitter to proclaim, "It's been 25 years since I won my last 16 World Championship, according to the WWE. Blood, sweat, and tears. Harley Race, Bruiser Brody, Terry Funk, Dusty Rhodes, Bret Hart, Undertaker, Ricky Steamboat, the list is endless of world-class opponents, unparalleled. My 1984 schedule has already been called impossible to perform. 60 and 90-minute matches. Let's get serious. John Cena, I love you and respect you, but you ain't taking nothing from Cody Rhodes. If I have to fight my way through security to hit the ring, I will. I'll take the day off, blood thinners. Let's do this. And while some fans think the dirtiest player in the game is looking to get involved in Cody's match, we think Rick better sit this one out.
Please. Please go sit down. Go sit down.
Ric Flair is the only superstar reacting to Cena's heel turn, as longtime Cena supporter R-Truth, who has repeatedly told fans that John Cena was his childhood hero, has had trouble coping with Cena's descent into villainy.
Yo, that's untrue going through it. Like AI generated, folks. That's untrue going through it.
Cena's turn was AI generated or some other elaborate ruse. However, the truth, pun intended, appears to be sinking.
Why, John? Say it ain't so, John.
So, John. Not to mention his PFP reading.
Yo.
Why, John? Let's hope someone checked up on his status.
Yo, Smite. I just said that too. Someone check on Truth, please.
Now, the previous reports that WWE planned to book Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest at this year's show of shows seem confirmed following the events at Saturday's men's chamber match. Damian Priest eliminated Drew McIntyre in the chamber match, leading to yet another McIntyre meltdown. Although Drew was—
Can I say something about this real quick? I'm hearing, I don't know if this is true, so I heard a report, that Drew is saying that this match is beneath him. I feel like Damian Priest, if you asking me, Damian Priest is equivalent to Undertaker right now for Triple H. Triple H's guy. He is his Undertaker. Drew McIntyre might be a mixture of— I had to put— you guys comment below who y'all Drew McIntyre. There is one Drew McIntyre, but who do you feel like he has a similarity to the past with? Like, I can tell you right now off rip, Damian Priest, Undertaker. But Drew McIntyre, if I had to mix two people to create Drew McIntyre, I would say either it might be Shawn Michaels and Triple H in one person. I could be wrong, but I say that to say this: for him to be like, oh, this match against Priest is beneath him. No, you can't think about it like that. I feel like you guys are basically two main eventers now, especially Priest, because once Priest won that world title, that was the point of him winning the world title, to elevate him to that main event status, which I now view Priest as. Even though the booking for him hasn't been great, it is what it is. I do feel like Priest and Drew can put on a banger of a match. I'm pretty sure they already had a match earlier last year, but I feel like they could have like a good feud. They could pull a Shawn Michaels and Undertaker kind of vibe out of it. So to hear that Drew is kind of saying Priest is beneath him, I don't feel like that, because I feel like Damian Priest at the end of the day is one of the best big man wrestlers on the roster, as well as Drew McIntyre, if you call him a big man, because he's a big guy. Pause if needed. But yeah, I feel like this match, I'm not gonna say put high hopes on it, because last time I did that, Jay and Jimmy kind of ruined my hopes, because I thought they were gonna put on a banger at WrestleMania. Was disappointed. That's disappointing. But I feel like Drew and Priest can do something, and I feel like they could work well together. I just hope Drew kind of is not getting, ego. If the rumors are true, I hope he's not building an ego, because there's a point where you was in, like, you feel me? You weren't in, you got let go. You like not trying to violate, because Drew's my guy. You feel me? Like, I'm not trying to violate. There's a point where you got released. You had to go out, build yourself up. You telling me that you're not that confident that in your abilities that you can't make anything they give to you work? Especially with a guy like Priest. Priest is not ass. Priest is not ass at all. My man is if y'all ever watched Priest at NXT, I feel like we are not even close to that on the main roster. If you ever watched Damian Priest matches on NXT, he was putting on bangers and doing shit that I never seen out of a big man. Him, Keith Lee, and Dijak.
That didn't stop him from Claymore kicking.
I miss Keith Lee. I don't know what he's doing. Anybody know what Keith Lee at? Oh, Keith Lee come back to the E.
Priest into the Twilight Zone, which made him easy pickings for a pinfall. A PW Nexus reports that WWE is still going with the match and that there were never any plans to change the men's chamber winner. Next up, Jade Cargill breaks silence on attack. Jade Cargill's return to Elimination Chamber and hellacious beatdown on Naomi was one of the show's
Fire.
major moments, but fans still don't know whether Naomi was Jade's real.
That don't hurt. Look at the Thunderbolt. That don't hurt. God damn, that shit look like it stabbed her. Like
NXT superstar Ricky Saints, and Cargill commented, "There are wolves in the shape of women all around me. I can see the way they look into my eyes. I'm not them, and they are not me. I weathered every storm that was meant to break me. You can't help but talk about me. I saw the look in your eyes as soon as I walked in the door, mapping out how to send me to my demise." One part of Cargill's conversation grabbed longtime fans' attention, saying, "Don't mistake my grace for weakness. I played by the rules long enough, now it's time for mine. I am one of one, I am that bitch." Next up, Liv Morgan shows off the brutality from the women's chamber.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. If Jade comes with the attitude she did with when she was heel on AEW, she was a good heel. I'm not gonna lie. She was talking her shit. I don't think she needs a person with her as like as a mouthpiece. Like I forgot who she was with. He was in the WWE too. I forgot his name. Stokely or something like that. I forgot his name. The little short black guy with the bald head, beard. That's telling y'all something, huh? But yeah, she do her thing as a heel, even though she's not gonna be heel in this situation. Obviously Naomi is, and I'm kind of interested in seeing how that is gonna turn out because I don't think I ever seen Naomi as a heel. Maybe she was a heel when she went to not NXT TNA. So I'm interested to see how that looks with her and where they go with that one.
Liv Morgan took some nasty shots during the women's elimination chamber.
MVP right there.
Fans know just how much she sacrificed her body in her failed efforts to win the match. A video was going around of Liv Morgan selling after the incident, and right now it doesn't even look like she was selling, as Liv posted a photo online showing off all of the bruises and cuts that she suffered during the women's match.
Damn.
Liv has been working her ass off in the women's division, and she definitely deserves her flowers. And finally, Drake has turned into a WWE fan. And last but not least, rapper Drake was seen in Elimination Chamber, as he was seen behind the commentary booth, but the weird thing is that WWE never even announced that he was there. I mean, this is Canada's own Drake, but WWE...
You know why? Because that nigga got flamed by...
He was there. He was right behind Wade Barrett. And for some saying that he didn't want the attention, he was clearly trying to get some attention behind Wade Barrett. But nevertheless, Drake posted on Instagram about the show, noting, "I am sold," tagging in Lil Yachty. And he also replied saying, "Nothing better than the WWE." But there you have it, folks. The wildest news stories...
Yachty brought him there. That's the only reason why he went.
I'll see you next time.
That's the only reason why he was there. Yachty brought him there. Shout out to Yachty. I didn't know Yachty was a big wrestling head, but I seen him at a couple of shows on the side. Shout out to Wrestlelamina. Like I said, subscribe to his channel. Leave a like on the video. You feel me? Almost forgot to my damn self. But guys, this is it. Appreciate y'all for watching this one. Can't wait to see where this goes, because a lot of things, like the road to WrestleMania looking fire right now. Like, come on, you feel me? As always, please appreciate y'all for watching. Leave a like on the video, share, comment, subscribe. Please do that. Always and forever, keep doing your thing and make it make sense. I'll see y'all in the next video. Safety.